Hello and welcome to Bakerstreet.coasters. I'm very sorry, I didn't realise my other broadcasting stream thing was listed. Basically means you guys can't see it, it wasn't public. So I'm basically here and back. So at the moment, like it says in the title, I have been coding, or I was coding until I deleted the video because you guys can see it. I was coding a theme park glossary, so I've kind of got halfway and then I kind of just got stuck because my brain and coding just no. Um, So, at the moment, well, I'm going to talk you through it because not many of you would understand it. So, firstly, we have my imports. Now, this import is like a different file. I just import it in a code, basically meaning I can use it anywhere. I imported this thing because it allows Python to speak out loud. Because without it, I did it by pip packets install Python. Then here we've got engine. Now what this does is this initializes. I'll type it here so you guys initializes the imported file and can be called via variable name engine. Okay, so this engine here is what I can call every time I want Python to speak. Instead of me going pyttsx 3.initialize, that's Python text to speech version 3. I could just call it via engine and it makes it a lot more simpler, but it also means I don't have to type it all out every time. So that's basically what it does. Now valid, this is another variable. So a variable is like a definition in a dictionary basically. It's like you look for the definition via the word you are looking at from. So, for example, this definition in this case would be true for the word valid. So if I was going to go into a dictionary, look for valid, it would equal true. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So basically, every time I call valid, that I can, well, every time I call valid, it will automatically go to the word true. Now, true is a Boolean statement. There was always two types of, or there are like so many types of Boolean. The PC does understand it, or any computer understands it. It's either on or off, or let's go with one or zero, or true or false. There was like endless opportunities, open, close. Um, it's basically just the opposites of like on and off. And what it does is true, it means it can keep actively going in a loop. You just keep going if it's true. If it's false, it stops because it's no longer valid. And that's where I got the word valid from. So every time I call valid, I can change the word valid further on, but up here it stays the exact same. So I can change it to false if I want to, if a different permission or criteria is met. So over here we then have a list. Now a list allows me to put multiple different strings. Strings are like the things we understand, like the words we understand, into one thing. So it's just like your normal shopping list. So the shopping list title is named theme parks, and then you've got all the stuff you need to collect from the shop in here. That's basically how I'll call it. In my shopping list, I have Alton Towers, Fort Park, Chessington World Adventures, Legoland, Windsor Resort, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Creedy, Flamingo Land, Porter's Park, and Breen. Because, you know, Breen, I couldn't say that. I couldn't. I just ran out of ideas. But yeah, that is the shopping list, and I can call to that anytime I want. So if I was going to write print, so print is basically what the uh, instructions are told to execute. So print is like you can execute anything with print as long as it's valid. And I can go theme parks. So when I go and print theme parks now, oh, that clearly didn't work. There we go, that would work. There we go. We have all the theme parks printed here because I've literally printed the whole list. If that makes sense. Printed all my shopping lists, even the brackets itself. Now it has to be square brackets because lists just go by square brackets. Don't ask me why. So that is lists. That's variables. Now this is print. So like I just said, we've also heard about print. You can print anything. It outputs it. It doesn't do much. It just tells you the stuff you want it to show the customer or the client, basically. So I've put hello, welcome to the UK theme park glossary. That's basically like the words in a book. It's like your normal time when you print out something, you tell it to print, you're printing it on the screen. Now we have another variable named selection. Now this is got input. Now input allows you to input allows you to write into, no, not into, but allows you to write choices onto the idle, so the interpreted development learning environment, something like that. Or was it the IDE? It's a C idle. Don't know, but yeah, into the idle and without wrecking the code. So basically, or without writing to the code or writing in the code. So when I go and do this, and I go, oh, please choose what theme park, it allows me to type in anything I want without actually writing into code, because this here is not going to be featured here at all, because it's just an external thing, and it's like inputting a password into a computer. It doesn't write to the code, it's literally you just inputting stuff. It allows human interaction, basically. Then we have this bunch of rubbish. So this is where I got up to last time, and I'm trying to make it idiot-proof. Now, if you don't know what idiot-proof is, shall I tell you? Non-valid characters are recognised and not accepted. Basically, if I was going to write, so an integer, if you don't know what an integer is, it's a number. So if I was going to write in an integer variable a letter, like a string, then basically it wouldn't allow it, because firstly it's a string and a string isn't a number. That's also the code doesn't allow that either. So that's what idiot proof is. Now with an input itself here, I can define it as being an integer. So if I was just going to put integer, firstly this wouldn't work because I have dot title at the end, so you can't uppercase a number at all, because a number hasn't got an uppercase number. As you can see, it says here dot title. Title uppercase is the first letter in any string or any word. This also makes it very good for me when I go back and link it to theme parks, because I can look along the theme parks list and I go, ah, this is exactly identical to what you asked on the list, or what is on the list. So here you then have all this stuff. Right, so I need to make the code recognise, I need to make the computer recognise that what I am calling is in the list. So how I do this is I go the simple way, because I'm not going to do it complicated for you guys, but I use the if statement. So if selection, so whatever I write in, is identical, so equals, it's identical to theme parks, I then print number plus equals, or equals plus equals 1. Now, if you don't know what I've just done here, basically, if the selection. So if I put Alton Towers in, for example, if Alton Towers, so for example, let's do e.g. if theme parks, no, if Alton Towers equals theme park size, so that would be like the first object in the list. So Alton Towers here. So if I go Alton Towers, then it will add one to number. So firstly, I have not defined number, and that means I need to go back up here, go to my variables, I can't spell false, and I need to go number equals 0. That is minus 0, that's not good. Equals 0. That already defines number as 0. So whenever I call number, it just means 0. Yeah, again, it's another way of me keeping track of stuff. It is a constant variable, meaning it just stays the same throughout the whole thing unless added to, and then it's an independent variable, I think, which is like it can change. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So if selection equals theme parks I, but there's an issue here because theme parks I is an integer, or it could be any letter, but I is an integer, and it always starts, and it will always start with 0. So how the computer recognises this list is really, really simple, to be fair. It's not the way we count, because, you know, we start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead, there is always one less thing to this list. So, what was one less object to this list? So they would count Alton Towers as 0 first. So if you were going to call number 0 in the list, Alton Towers would be called. If I was going to call number 1, Thorpe Park would be. If I was going to call number 2, that would be Chessington. And the way I can prove this to you is if I do this. Print theme parks 2. Pretty sure that's meant to be in square brackets. So yeah, there you go. Number 2 has been called, and that is number 2. That is because I actually don't know why it starts from 0. That's just the logistics and how it works, unfortunately. But I think it's because of zeros and ones, and that's how the numeracy works. I think it's like base 10, which is, yeah. Anyways, so though we've got if selection equals theme parks I, we need this I to be defined. So what we do up here is we make another loop. This is called a for loop, and it is a counter loop, meaning you can't keep control of it, but it's not random. So for I in list. Now, if I'm correct, if I print I just need to make sure here, but if I print I, it will do something. Please choose a selection, Alton Towers, because let's say type object is not good. Okay, so it isn't. For I, range of list. Don't think that's right, you know. Oh boy, this is when I fail at this point. Because fours, it's like for I in range, for I in list. I'm very sorry about this. I haven't done this for ages, so it's just a little bit of a tweak in my mind. For I in list, if I print I, forget this one. Let's say Alton Towers again, because I practically live at Alton Towers. I is not iterable, so Oh, it's not list, is it? It's theme parks. Of course it is. Duh. Print I, because you can't print out lists because this isn't defined. Duh. Sorry about that, guys. Boom. There you go. Alton Towers, Alton Towers, and then it'll just print them all out. So if I then go, if I equals list, I have to make this into another loop or another while loop. I need to make sure that while number does not equal. So does not equal is the exclamation mark equal number plus 1. Or colon, because a colon makes it indentation, which I haven't put in. There we go. So it should then break the loop, which basically means it will stop. No, it doesn't. Why isn't it work? Selection equals theme parks I if. So I keep looking down here too, because there's also the chat down here. Oh, my leg's so. While number does not equal to number plus 1 for I in major theme parks, print I. If selection how about we do something else here? How about we go if number, if selection does not equal theme parks I, then number plus equals 1. But let's do number, because number is still a number, means it will still call out the list objects, and the fact that it starts in 0, it will point out 0. So let's go ch list index out of range. I think I've got some. I think I have got some. We don't want to keep adding 1 to it, unfortunately, because if it keeps doing 1, it'll get to the end of the list and it'll say, oh no, out of range. So the len of list. So that'll give out a whole entire length of list. Then number plus why is it I keep doing lists theme parks? I keep doing that, sorry guys. Right, okay, here we go. Let's go. Doesn't do anything. Good. Right, so if it then equals oh, it doesn't do anything but go in a loop, because I can hear my PC now go on in a tangent because it's stuck in a loop and it means it's processing so much. So if it does not equal, then let's put an else statement. That means anything else print you chose, and then let's go selection, shall we? Because that will then print out whatever I chose. So if I go Alton Towers, and I did that, oh boy, it's not a loop. That's a loop. So basically what it does, it doesn't stop until requirements met. Roll number does not equal the length of the path of length theme parks. So let's go number equals length of theme parks. Boom, got somewhere. Here we go. So would you like to explore Alton Towers? And boom. There you go, it's not stuck in the loop anymore. Has it only just started my live chat? Because that's new. I've just had a notification saying welcome to live chat. Oh boy. I'm very sorry for the people who couldn't chat before, then what's just happened? Oh well, hello. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's just happened. Okay. Alright, so that now works, okay? So what's happened is if selection does not equal theme park. So whatever I wrote in, let's say if I wrote in just some random rubbish, it won't do anything because it's not in that list. However, if I typed in Alton Towers, which is in the list, it will then go, you chose Alton Towers. So if I put this all together now, this should work. I should also make it say something. Engine.run rate.
Hello. Welcome to the UK Theme Park Glossary.
Chessington World of Adventures, let's say that. Oh no, it's not in there. Because I spelled it wrong again.
Hello. Welcome to the UK Theme Park Glossary.
Let's go to Paultons Park.
You chose Alton Towers.
No, I didn't. Oh. Duh. That's what it thinks. I don't know if it works with variables actually. Let's see.
Hello. Welcome to the UK Theme Park Glossary.
Let's go. Ah. Paultons Park.
You chose.
Yeah, it doesn't say variables. How sad is that? I'm not quite sure how to say it, to get it to say variables. How to get Emofolks to get Python to speak variables using P-word. Sometimes encoding you've also got. I don't think it can. Come on, maybe. Let me see if there is a way. let me see if there's a way I'm on. Well, I've been doing that because I've got a feature errors. How funny is that? But hang on. Wait. Uh, sorry. I might that. I don't know. I actually don't know if I'm back. I think I'm stuck. Oh, I think my video's stuck. I thought. Uh, I think my video's stuck. Yes, I want to get rid of my video. So I'm gonna put a video. Ah, got an issue now. Don't know what video capture is. Oh, there it is. Wave. Great. So my video is not here. Yippee for me. You've just got to live without my video apparently. Can I pause the stream? Just trying to sort it out. What is what way? Uh, add video capture device. Okay. Yeah. That is huge. I don't think that's even good pixels. Oh no. What's happened here? There we go. I know what to do with this shit. No. Move this. Move. Oh my god. This is actually funny. Oh, that's how I move it. Got it. I think it's on the wrong setting it. Oh, I don't know. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Um, jeez. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I think I've just messed out on it. Yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. I will try and see, and I will be back live later. Uh, yeah, I think I messed out on it completely. But yeah, smart ways. Please don't subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it.